Why you'd rather watch videos on social media and waste time instead of studying and how to fix it. Alright, let's get real for a second. You could probably spend hours scrolling through memes, binge-watching shows, or playing video games without breaking a sweat. But ask you to study for 30 minutes, suddenly it's like asking you to run a marathon in flip-flops. Why is it so easy to waste time but so hard to do the stuff that actually matters? Spoiler alert, it's not because you're lazy, it's because your brain is hooked on dopamine, the ultimate I want that chemical. Let's break it down, but don't worry, I'll keep it fun. No boring science lectures here. Just you, me, and a few rat experiments. Yes, rats are involved. Dopamine, the brain's sneaky little motivator. Dopamine isn't just the feel-good chemical. It's the I want that chemical. It's what makes you crave things. And cravings, they're what get you off the couch and actually doing stuff. To show you how powerful dopamine is, let's talk about some rats. Yes, rats. Trust me, it's relevant. Scientists stuck electrodes in rats' brains and hooked them up to a lever. Every time the rat pulled the lever, their brain got a little zap of dopamine. Guess what happened? The rats became lever-pulling maniacs. They'd pull that thing for hours, ignoring food, sleep, and even their rat friends. They were basically the 2009 version of you playing Farmville. But when the scientists blocked dopamine, those rats turned into couch potatoes. They wouldn't even get up to drink water. Food? Nah. Mating? Hard pass. They basically became the living embodiment of, I'll do it tomorrow. Now, before you start thinking, cool story, but I'm not a rat, let me tell you. This applies to humans too. Your brain is constantly prioritizing activities based on how much dopamine it expects to get. If something releases a lot of dopamine, like scrolling Instagram, you'll want to do it again and again. But if it releases barely any, like, say, filing your taxes, good luck convincing yourself to start. Why your brain loves junk food and junk activities. Here's the kicker. Your brain doesn't care if the high dopamine activity is good for you. It just wants that sweet, sweet hit. That's why you can eat an entire bag of chips, even though you know you'll feel like a bloated potato afterward, or why you keep refreshing your email, even though you know nothing important is coming. And let's not even get started on social media, video games, or certain websites. These things are like dopamine slot machines. You keep scrolling, clicking, or swiping because you might get a reward. A like, a win, a notification. It's all designed to keep you hooked. But here's the problem. Your brain adapts. It's like that friend who always needs a bigger, better thrill to feel excited. The more high dopamine activities you do, the more your brain says, meh, I need more. This is called dopamine tolerance. And it's why normal, healthy activities like reading or working out start to feel boring. The dopamine detox, your brain's reset button. So, how do you fix this? Enter the dopamine detox. A dopamine detox is like hitting the reset button on your brain. For one day, you cut out all the high dopamine activities. No social media, no video games, no junk food, no Netflix. Just you, your thoughts, and maybe a walk outside. Sounds brutal, right? But here's the thing. When you starve your brain of all that artificial stimulation, the boring stuff starts to feel less boring. It's like when you're so hungry that plain rice tastes like gourmet cuisine. Suddenly, reading a book or working on your side hustle doesn't seem so bad. How to do a dopamine detox without losing your mind. If a full detox sounds too intense, you can start small. Pick one day a week to cut out one high dopamine habit. No Instagram on Sundays, or no video games on Wednesdays. It's like training your brain to enjoy the little things again. And here's a pro tip. Use your high dopamine activities as a reward. For example, after an hour of studying or working out, give yourself 15 minutes of guilt-free scrolling. It's like bribing yourself, but in a healthy way. The bottom line. Dopamine is a powerful motivator, but it's up to you to decide where you get it from. Are you going to chase short-term hits from TikTok and junk food? Or are you going to channel that motivation into stuff that actually improves your life? The choice is yours. But if you ask me, the satisfaction of crushing your goals beats a TikTok rabbit hole any day. If you enjoyed this little brain hack, give the video a like and subscribe. It helps the algorithm gods bless this channel, and who knows, maybe it'll help someone else break free from their dopamine traps too. Thanks for watching, and remember, life's too short to spend it all scrolling. Go out there and do something awesome, or at least something mildly productive.